So hey, good morning, Welcome to another video from me about well-being, mindset, self-mastery. Today, it's a book recommendation. Actually, it's a book called Soul for Happy by Mo Gawdat. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a good read on, what makes us happy. And he's actually an ex chief business officer at Google X. And his son died, and he was trying to figure out, obviously, what does his life look like after that, and is it possible to, when something like that happens, to continue to find happiness again? And as an engineer, as a data scientist, working at Google, one of the things he decided that he would do was he would see if there was an equation for happiness, and he came up with a hypothesis that that happiness was equal to pretty much what we for those of you that might be interested in the Stoics, it's not about what happens to you in life, it's about how you interpret what happens to you. So obviously that's not easy, right? Some of us will have been through some really serious stuff, and it's hard to even imagine how it's possible to be happy after that. But in Mo Gawdat's his own research, and like I said, it's his theory, his findings haven't really suggested anything that haven't been suggested by the Stoics and other philosophers, several thousand years ago, which is, life will always challenge you. Life will always provide challenges. There'll always be difficult situations in life. And so, although it might not feel like it, we have a choice about our happiness. And that choice is about saying, despite the difficulties, despite the challenges, can we find a way to say those things are out of my control, and I can't do anything about them, but for the things that are within my control, what can I do? Now, as I said, that's not easy, right? It's not easy because mindset-wise, especially the culture that you live in the UK, the US, and similar economies where everything is trying to find happiness in stuff, in possessions, in consuming. It dictates that those are the things that bring happiness to us. But actually, from a mindset perspective, happiness is a lot simpler than that, a lot simpler. And it takes practice. Again, it's not all right, suddenly today I'm going to know. It takes practice. It takes constantly, day after day, developing the mindset muscles, building the habits, having the rituals in place in order to be able to figure out what happiness means to you. Because actually, it's a personal thing as well. So what makes me happy, in the simple things that make me happy, might not be the same things and don't have to be the same things. I love the sea. Right? I love being in the sea. I love swimming in it. I love standing out in it. I love being on the beach. I love how it makes me feel. I love mountain biking. I love going out in nature, being in fields and woods and things like that, right? Those are simple things that don't cost me anything. You don't have to like those things. Those are the things that make me happy. So that's it, really. How do we each find happiness that isn't rooted in the things that modern day society tells us our happiness is rooted in? As usual, said with much love and respect, take care, bless up, and one love. Peace.